TomBarnardShow.com with
John Tiegen, Tig,
Mark Geist,
Mike Rasmussen,
Andy Barnard,
John J.B. Blackshear,
Kris, the famous Tanto Paronto.
the famous Kris, the famous. He's not wearing his beret, though.
That's right.
He's a Hollywood
His
big
beret?
shot now.
He's got a beret.
He's got a beret.
I look good in
He's got,
anything.
he's got a beret, but not a beret.
I look good in anything. I'm man enough to admit it.
I understand completely. We'll take a quick break here. Be back in 90 seconds. We'll kick things off with Oz and Tig and Tanto, and we're going to have... That was fun this morning, by the way. I thought you guys were supposed to be in for like 10 minutes. I think it was about 25 minutes we had you in there.
That was,
it was something else.
That was a blast.
Back in 90 seconds, TomBarnardShow.com. Oz and Tig just being calm, Marines, you know. He just... that was quite the shot
Did
this
you like
morning,
that?
by the way. That was a good dance.
Did you like it? It was great.
It was unbelievable. It was great.
It was great. It was fantastic.
So I do have my... This is as close as I got to PJ, so I'm wearing my pajamas by request.
So you were Army?
I was a ranger in
Yeah, he
the
was
Army.
Army?
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah,
Senate.
that's Army. That's part of the Army.
Well, I had just wondering because my dad was.
Oh, was he?
Yeah,
Was he pilot?
No, he was 14. He was in the Korean War.
That's hot. Those guys are hardcore, right there.
Yeah.
Much respect.
So he lied
Most
about.
definitely.
That's even a lot more respect.
14. So do you think they couldn't tell that he was 14 or just didn't
I don't
care?
think at
Well,
that time
they-
they cared, did they?
Yeah, 14 is like, you don't look 18 when you're 14.
Well,
Well,
if you've seen a
yeah.
picture, and
He did,
there's
actually.
a picture of you guys you saw in my living room when you came over for dinner that one night. He looked about 18.
We can bring
well.
a chair in for you. You want to sit down?
Is he?
You sure?
Is
You
he still
all
with us? Tell him thanks.
No,
well,
he's not with us. But yeah,
thanks for his service. That's awesome.
right? Yeah.
He and his parents lied about his age because you
Perfect.
could get in
That's
at 16 with your parents' consent.
So his parents tried to kick him out the
So
door.
his
Yeah,
parents
get out.
Yeah.
Well,
And
I'm
also-
44 and I look 22. I mean, come on.
You know,
100.
Tonto has no ego at all.
I
That's
know.
a great thing about him. There's no ego there.
No, he's famous in his own mind.
Will you swing your mic up just right in front of your mouth there? That will really
He's
be
good at
there.
putting things up in front of his mouth.
Ow!
I can't believe you threw a golf ball at me.
a golf ball at us. I like that. Uh-oh, the scissors are next.
Okay, easy.
That's wonderful. Where do we start? I told you I had the book sitting on my desk. We talked about a number of things. What I really was fascinated by, because I run into a lot of trouble with people because I won't pick a side, whether it's Republican or Democrat or whatever. And most people they get all pissed off about that because like, oh, you have to choose a side. Don't just be a fence sitter. But it was because of exactly what you guys talk about. The fact that both sides, both parties took what you did and spun it to their own advantage.
Sure.
And I am so tired of all of it. We could start there probably. The fact that that's why you guys did the book and the movie in the first place, right?
No, I think so. Definitely why we did it is to get the truth out, and we've learned a lot with the media along the way too. I mean,
Yeah.
who we have gone on with to talk about 13 hours that really happened in Benghazi, and we're learning it as we move forward with 13 hours of Secret Soldiers Benghazi that people will still try to push us on an agenda, push us to say what they want to hear, or they want their viewers or their listeners to hear, and that's not why we did the whole.
No.
That wasn't the whole reason why we did the book to begin with. It was just to tell the truth, and that the truth is the truth, and no matter what party you vote for or who you're supporting, it's just what it is.
It is what it is. The only thing I will tell people who maybe missed the morning shows, the only thing I pushed this morning was I wanted Tanto to be more, outgoing and more confident. There just wasn't enough confidence there.
I know. I do lack that. I have a problem with my confidence.
Is it unusual for a host to not want to push you in one particular direction? Is it really unusual?
My opinion, for me, yeah, it is.
I just want to hear the story.
Yeah.
I wasn't there, first of all. I didn't lose friends. That's the part of it. I don't know if I could deal with that all that well. And I don't know how upset you guys get when you're out talking to people. But if somebody's telling you how it went and they weren't even there, I have kind of a problem with that. It makes no sense to me.
Well, the biggest thing is when people sit there and say we lied about certain things. Like,
That you lied?
Yeah, like
Or the
Geraldo,
government.
he said
Geraldo's
we
perfect.
did.
Yeah, Geraldo's great.
Geraldo's called us liars twice now, and
Geraldo got fired. Did you know that?
that's the best
He needs
thing.
to be
You did know.
fired from running everything.
He did. He got fired like 2 days ago. He got fired on Tuesday.
Well, I mean, what reason would he give that you guys would
Yeah,
lie about
there
it?
you
He
go.
said there was no stand down order, that we lied about it.
The reason of course, if it's going to get you, it's going to get your ratings, it's going to get you You still want to stay relevant to some aspect,
What purpose that? To me, what purpose that serves?
for some
it goes down to, it's like we said from the beginning. It ain't like, and you were saying, it's not left or right. It's what's right or wrong.
Right.
Right.
And the wrong thing to do is to lie and not have any integrity. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there that have no integrity, have no honor, have no courage to stand up no matter what the consequences are and do what's right.
That's all. I talked about this once. I've been doing radio for 45 years now. That morning show you were on this morning, I've been doing that for 30 years. Huh. And I will tell you, and I'll tell everybody again, that if I picked a side and pushed the far left agenda or the far right agenda, I would have a massive audience and would make millions and millions of dollars doing it. But that's why they do it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. Sorry. I'm not doing it. They would fall for it and they go, oh, you know what? You agree with me now, so I will listen to you every day. Mm-hmm. See, you prove that I'm right.
Makes you feel good.
It's ridiculous.
Feel good. And you don't look a day like you've done for 30 years. You're 30
There he
years
goes.
old, maybe.
Hey, Tonto.
Here we go.
Oh, we're already on the show, huh?
Yeah, you're on the show, man. I mean,
well, never mind.
You got a voice.
Never
You don't
mind.
have to.
Okay.
You don't have to be nice, Tanto.
No, I'm good. I'm good now. All right.
I think it's good, first of all, for people to listen to the three of you doing interviews, because I think people have a real hard time knowing that human beings went in there and got this job done. They don't see you guys as human beings. They just don't. Because they would never have the balls to do what you did.
Well, they're definitely going to see it in the movie when it comes out.
Well, I can't wait. January 15th it comes out, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And again, by the way, they were right. Max Martini's a perfect guy. He really is. I mean, is he going to have the full beard?
Oh yeah.
He's got the full beard and the whole deal?
Yeah. He's. We're definitely brothers from another mother.
I mean, you guys look a lot alike. What I wanted to do when I first heard about this, and my wife, the Ginger.
Ginger, yeah.
Ginger,
I met her. She's actually in the building now. I'm afraid of her. I'm not going to say anything now.
Well, actually, you were very nice to me, because most people, when they meet her, go, she's your wife? Really?
What is she doing with
What the hell is she doing with you?
And I didn't think that in a second. I wasn't
No. I could
Well,
see
he's on one knee when he was in there.
I kind of throw that out to everybody, though, brother. That's just troll. Put enough lines out there eventually. Did I mention I was single?
No,
Oh, well,
I did not know that. I did not.
So who played you guys in the movie?
Doesn't
Dominic
matter.
Famusa played me.
Who did?
Dominic Famusa.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Pablo Schreiber played
Okay.
me. He takes a movie over. Martini's kind of a side note.
You know who I would have thought for you?
Eric Estrada.
No.
Angelina Jolie.
Who? Now tell me.
John.
Travolta.
John Leguizamo.
Yes.
Oh,
amazing.
God, like was I can see that.
I can never
Yeah.
pronounce his last name, but I could see
can
him.
see
Yeah, I can see he's definitely too ugly for me, though. Definitely.
Oh,
Sorry,
God.
John,
Yeah,
but you
yeah,
are.
sure, he
you
is.
are. You are. You'd have to at least get in the gym for a little bit.
Lorenzo Lamas.
Because of the hair, are you saying I got the bouffant going on here?
No. He's a handsome guy. That's all.
Yeah, in the 70s,
What?
80s.
No, that was Fernando Lamas.
Oh, you're right.
It was his son, Lorenzo.
Lorenzo,
Lamas.
my bad. Yep, you're right.
What I like about doing interviews like this is that you guys are human beings, that what you did, I think you're a great example for young children. And we talked about this on the morning show, about how I think the discipline needs to be pushed forward again. Discipline is a good thing. Mm-hmm. And I think people like the three of you are a great example of what any human being can do if you have the desire and the will and the strength to do it. You will find the strength if you don't have it now. That's why I love talking to people like you guys, because what you did is incredible. Mm. And you did it for all of us. And we, talk about thanking people for their service. My God. Mm-hmm. But to show young men and women everywhere that you can do all of these things. You're not. I don't know if I can say, because I'm kind of trapped in here. All three of them between me and the door. So I was going to say, you're not supermen. You're normal human beings, and you got this incredible job done. That's what I want to hear about. What actually happened. I don't want to put any spin on it. I just want to hear it. It's just fabulous.
Well, it's just you're getting a call to Help out your buddies, help out Americans, because they were friends with us. Okay, I guess. So what was that me? Did they make fun? They always make fun
No,
of my back.
it's a couple of twins,
Twins.
and Max.
You know, I mean, Michael Bay did a really good job in the movie to really get our story correctly according to the book, and even on this, like we were talking earlier, the set design, we got to be part of that, and it cost him about another $100,000 because it wasn't correct.
Well, if it wasn't correct,
we got it. But Tig put his 2 cents in, his $100K cents in, and we got some walls moved. That just shows the detail and the attention to detail that they wanted to have to get it right.
That's wonderful.
And going through and again that night, you just do what. And it says a lot for the special ops community. It says a lot for the Marine Corps. Just guys that are put through that training, and you need to have that intense training. The borderlines on torture. To be honest with you, you got to have it to weed guys out. If you don't have that, then you're not going to have guys that want to respond and are willing to put their own fears aside and say, you know what, if I die tonight, I die tonight, but I'm going to go help my friends anyway. I'm going to go help Americans, and I'm going to kill as many terrorists as I need to get out of there. And that's whether you like that or not, PC or not. I really don't care for you.
No, I don't, and I don't either.
But that's how it has to be. And you got to put dodgeball back in. Honestly, what else gets you started is getting hit in the face with a large rubber ball. That really starts making you tough.
I tell a story.
Tanto got hit a lot.
Right in the head, huh?
Yeah.
When I was 19 years old, when I was much younger, I was a power lifter. I loved lifting weights. Never did steroids on that. You could tell that anyway. But I loved lifting weights. So when I was a teenager, I just hit it hard and got bigger and bigger and bigger. And when I was 19, I went into a bar in downtown Minneapolis, and I walked in, and this bouncer came over and said to me, "How old are you?" And I said, "None of your fucking business." And I woke up on the floor. And it was good for me.
It was good to get your butt kicked.
Good for me.
But you didn't get shot. You got your butt kicked.
He knocked me out. He just punched me and knocked me out. And I woke up on the floor and went, I probably won't do that again.
It's a learning lesson.
You got to learn the hard way. Yeah.
I had to learn because everybody from where I grew up was a tough guy.
More people need that nowadays. Yeah.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. You're absolutely right. And I'm not saying everybody needs to be knocked out, but telling everybody that they're special.
90% of the people.
90%. 99%.
0.9.
99.9% of the people. Telling people that they're special and there are no consequences for anything is a horrible. No. We have the weakest leadership in this country I have ever seen, as a matter of fact. And I'm talking about both parties.
It facilitates all the way on down. You celebrate mediocrity. And that's the beauty, again, for people that and I always don't care who's in charge of the government, military is a great career. You get in there, you get yourself, and you might get roughed up a little bit, but it's a good learning spirit. And you do at least learn some basic life skills when you get out. You actually, if you go through a lot, you're learning a lot of basic life skills. And you're learning toughness, and you're learning integrity, and you're learning intestinal fortitude. And then if you go on to the next level, which is the special operations community, you're even getting it more ingrained. So I believe that we have lost our way a little bit in that. Again, when people see 13 hours, and we don't. Okay, I toot my own horn. They don't. Because I let them say. I just took that joke from them. But when you when you read 13 hours, what really happened in Benghazi, or you see 13 hours Secret Soldier of Benghazi, I think people will pull that away. That hey, these guys dealt with adversity. We had fun that night. Last two interviews they've said that it was the most horrible night. No, it wasn't. It's not horrible at all. It was fantastic.
For me, I got to see Oz naked.
Yeah, that's kind of scary. But that's for his wife too. She says that every. Does she?
Hey,
I know. Did I go too far? Too far.
I don't know.
But it's just the people see it, and you can deal with adversity and obstacles every day, and get through it, and you're going to be fine.
I would believe for you guys, a horrible night would be having nothing at all to do.
Well, we always had Xbox.
Oh, you always had Xbox. Well, that's good.
We were training every day.
But you're right. I mean, it's hard. Even nowadays, it's hard to sit still. It's hard to not be doing something.
Right.
I mean, your mind's always going. Something's going, and you're always thinking of something. So that's probably one of the challenges. Thank goodness I have a 3, almost 4-year-old little girl that keeps me going like crazy. Keeps me young.
That's great, isn't it? Having children.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your first child?
No, Third.
Third shot.
I've got a 19-year-old son and an 18-year-old
You have
daughter.
a 19-year-old?
Well, he's like 80 years old.
Just can look at him.
He looks a hell of a lot younger than having a 19-year-old.
They just both wish they could look this good when they get to be my age.
Well,
Just saying.
I got a long time before I get that.
You got a long haul. You're ready to go. But they see that's you've seen. You're a very lucky guy in that you've seen the worst of the world and the best of the world. Mm-hmm. Most people will never ever have that experience to hold that baby in your arms 19 years ago and say, "My God, this is how much my mother and father loved me." Have that experience, and then to see the worst of it, people claimed it was because of a video.
Yeah, it was,
right.
I think they just should done their homework a little bit better.
Or just not lied for political gain. That was another part.
And that's where, that was the seed for us.
Yeah.
You know, when you wake up in Germany and after we get, 24 hours later after the attack, and you're like, where did this come from? And so it's what it started, and then we continued to deploy after all of it. Oz didn't because he was severely injured. And that's no excuse. You just wipe some dirt on it. Even though his arm's hanging at a 90-degree angle.
That old magazine change thing after that was kind of difficult.
He should have learned how to do it with one hand.
I kind of got it figured out now, but, hey.
But, that was a seed that really till it just steamrolled into, okay, we need to go and tell the story because the truth is being totally bastardized.
Well, there was guys that weren't even there that were talking about what Ty and Glenn did. I mean, they were leaping walls in a single bound, and and it's like they're putting that there out as the truth, and they did it for monetary reasons. They did it because I'm going to put out this ebook,
right?
And and it's just they weren't even there, and they're going to sit there and talk about the two guys that died standing next to me. And that just, the amount of anger that put in me was indescribable.
It's hard to stomach for about 8 months. Just continually hearing that.
I still don't want to run it. Well, I don't mind running into them, but it may not work out so well for them.
Yeah, that might not be the best of times for them. We talked about PTSD a little bit this morning.
It's PTS.
Just PTS?
Yeah, there's no disorder to it, just PTS.
Just PTS now? Well, good.
That's my theory on it.
Well, I still hear it because they still do call it PTSD on
it's because the government always has to have something that's like a disorder or a
so
disability
it's just PTS.
That's just PTS. The guys that live it. It's just PTS.
All right. Well, I suppose that makes sense. It's not a disorder. And you guys said you had, in order to tell the truth, you had to kind of step away.
Well, you do.
They just wouldn't let you tell the truth and continue to do what you did?
No.
Well, and part of that's, association and with who we work for. They, when you're at that point of that organization, my association with them then if they know who I am, then somebody may try to find out who I hang.
Right, that's a good point.
It just takes a big circle.
But they did know. We told them. The CIA, we sat down. This is what happened that night. They had it in front of them. Who knows why they didn't.
Right.
They knew what was going on. We briefed them.
We even sat down in front of Congress. We told Congress about it, and still came right back out and said, "No, this is." We're just like now. Now it's kind of like it. We're like, "No, that's it. We're done."
Yeah, that is. It's like these guys didn't see it. They had lived it. They didn't see it on Facebook. It can't be right. Just didn't get on social media. Again, so that's what the 13 hours. It got to a point where we just felt like it was necessary as a team, and we made a team decision to do it.
Right. And I thought it was you that had to check out. No, it was the ambassador was killed. That was you.
Yeah, when they brought his when the militia, one of the local militias, brought his body to the airfield before we left. In my head, and as being from 75th, you do get ingrained Black Hawk Down. You do get ingrained Shugart and Gordon getting drugged through the streets. Also, I was with Blackwater at the time when Scott Helveston and Zovko were drugged to the streets in Fallujah. So you're not. It's not anybody that says you have to check out bodies to make sure they're not been desecrated, but you do it just because out of respect. You want to make sure they aren't desecrated, and you want to make sure there's nothing in those body bags that could blow us up on that plane. And I did. I inspected his body about a foot away, and He had died of smoke inhalation, and that's where all the desecrations, and that was on the far right. They're pushing
right.
And that's where another thing where you come in and say, wait a second, you guys, that's totally disrespectful for the family. I know you're trying to help out in some way, saying the government did something wrong, but that's too far. Don't go all the way on the right and say this guy was desecrated because you're just totally. And then those pictures that came out with awful. But again, it's just another thing why we got to tell the truth. It's not right. It's not left. 13 hours is the truth of what happened on the ground that night. And, I do briefly in the book of me inspecting the ambassador and seeing that he died of smoke inhalation and no desecration.
Well, you guys were all together from the beginning, or did you two have to make all decisions and then let him join you later?
Yeah, pretty much.
Are you serious?
It's pretty. We didn't even have to say nothing, and he understands that.
Okay, I'm done. Elvis has left. I'm kidding.
Oh, God, we got to get you guys out of here.
We do?
Got 5 more? We do. I just don't want to keep them too long. So please let me know when because it's hard to say I'm having a ball, but
it is.
Talking about something like that. I just love the fact that there are still people out there, because what you were talking about, the desecration comes in. There's a party that thinks they're very holy.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, they think they're very holy because they're so tolerant and liberal, which is bullshit, of course. Everybody knows it. On both sides. And when you think of it in its raw form, it would be nice if things were nice and holy and wonderful, and it would be nice if everybody's very tolerant, but it's just not true.
It's just
It'd be nice if they tell the truth.
If they would tell the truth, that would be
It'd end a lot of problems that we're having.
And some of the problem is, like Mitch Zukoff, he's probably more liberal than I am.
A little bit.
A little
just
bit.
A tad.
Just a tad.
But, when me and him talk, or me and a lot of the people I know that are probably more, relatively far liberal, 95% of the topics we talk about, we agree on.
Yeah, I
Most
think that's
of us
very
all
true.
in this country agree on the same thing.
Yep.
We want the same thing. And honestly, what in Libya, it's pretty much the same thing. The average person that was on the ground, the shop owner, the mother that was taking her kids to school,
right.
You know what they want? They want to have a safe place. They want to have an environment where they can earn a buck, they can educate their kids, they can feed their family, and that's what most of us want. But you have people that want to take that away from you and want to hurt your fellow man and do it in a way for their own personal gain. And that's just one thing that, I'm intolerant to. I'm intolerant to people who want to do evil things to other people.
And the
Starts
Dutch.
from the top
And
down.
the Dutch.
It does.
And no, that's Austin Powers. So did somebody get that? Austin Powers? Did nobody get? Am I the only one that watches Austin Powers? Oh,
Okay,
my goodness.
so now you know the whole part of the ego comes from.
Yes.
He's a movie hound.
Yeah, he's a
I do.
movie.
He was a movie hound before watching, and now he's trying to be a movie hound
You got
behind
nothing
it.
else to do but watch movies sometimes, and Battleship still is one of the greatest movies ever made.
Yeah.
I've watched that.
You love it?
Yeah.
No, Tora is.
Oh, that's a good movie.
We're
I know, you don't know where that's
we're
at.
completely on
Exactly.
different.
It's called Life.
Did you find movies like you've seen Act of Valor? Then
Oh yeah.
what'd you think of that?
The acting was terrible, but
It was not good acting,
But the Brotherhood was excellent, and because the tactics were right on for what SEALs do. The Brotherhood was fantastic in that. But
Something happened in that movie that I had said 3 years earlier, and you guys are a long way from knowing this, and I certainly am not as qualified as you, and I'm not saying that at all. But there's a guy who makes a statement in that movie that I had told a friend 3 years earlier, and he was asked, what's the worst thing about turning 55 years old? And he said, because you have to admit to yourself you can't kick everybody's ass anymore. And I had just said that to a friend of mine.
I got 5 more years before I have to admit that.
It was 55. I think it was 55.
55, yeah.
I think it was a cutoff.
Yeah, it was.
He said, you finally realized that you can't kick everyone's ass.
It was the master gun. Yeah, the master gun.
It
that
was.
yeah.
It was,
Yeah,
exactly. I love
Master
that
who?
part of the movie.
The master gunny. That was the head.
The Marine?
No,
He's a master gunner. You
Oh,
was
the
a Marine.
master chief.
there
Chief.
you go.
I get those. I get that hoorah and hoo-yah, all that crap.
Okay, just checking.
I
Oh,
thought
God.
Navy's Navy.
Oh, God.
Well,
Here we
Yeah,
go.
he's right. Navy's Navy, Marines are Marines.
So it's a separate. My partner here, he did.
Well, we're in the men's department.
Yeah. Do we have to get him out of here? It's time to go. Okay. I wish we had a lot more time. I really, really do. Are you guys on a long tour?
I don't know. Are we on a long tour? Yeah, they're
I
saying
think
we
got
are.
45 more days to go.
45 days to go. Oh my God!
I think that's the countdown. 40. No, I think today is actually 43 till the release of the movie.
Have you seen rushes of yourselves? The guys who play you in the movies.
I got to work with them.
You did get to work with. So
yeah.
you've seen who's supposed to be you up on the screen.
Yeah, we've worked with, and we
Is that
got
really odd?
Not for Tanto.
No, because
It's not though. I mean, we gotta
I'm
be
pretty
honest.
cool regardless. So it really, yeah,
It doesn't matter. You're just a cool guy.
exactly. And he got the coolness down.
But he was the guy that fell down all the time too. So.
He did fell
Fell
down.
down.
Because every time I was trying to, I can't only pick 3 of them up at one time. And I
Oh.
picked that third guy up, and I
there was
fall
one
down.
time
I
he
picked
was
that
climbing
fourth
over
guy
this
up, and I
wall and it
fall
fell down on him, and then the Marine that was with him
It'll be
had
in
to
the
get
movie.
the wall off of him and
It'll be in
then
the movie.
help him up.
I cannot wait to see this movie. Honest to God, the book is great. By the way,
Thank you.
What I love about it, like you said, it just. And maybe I am going to be the only interviewer that you guys hook up with that understands what being down the middle is and how it probably is the best for everybody if we kind of go down the middle of the road.
It's how it should be. It had in politics.
It would be nice.
The truth, and then people can decide. But get the truth first, and then you can make a well-informed decision.
That's so
Absolutely.
stupid.
What's that?
He was talking to me, actually.
Oh, was it? Well,
But see, since you feel that way, anyways,
I guess it's because
you
I
automatically
said,
thought he was attacking
I
you.
said informed and decision, and that's not in Marines' vocabulary.
The book is called 13 Hours, The Inside Account of What Really Happened in Benghazi. The movie is called 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi. You guys,
Thanks, sir.
What an absolute honor to be in the same room with you guys.
That's great.
It's
Thank you,
unbelievable.
thank you so much. You know, and I just hope everybody comes out, watches the movie,
I'm gonna
sees
watch
it for what it is, and then, as Tanto said, then hey, if you want to make a decision off that, get all the facts. But
Yeah.
they will have a great movie that's going to be enjoyable. It's going to take them through a wide range of emotions, from hate to anger to fear. I mean, it's going to be a great movie, though.
It's gonna punch you in the gut.
Well, see, I think it'd be good for people.
Yeah.
And then you need to get out and see it. There's no question. I wish I had you guys a lot longer, but you got a busy 45 days ahead, man. Thank you so much
Hey,
for
thank
coming.
you.
in.
Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
Tom.
What an
Appreciate it,
honor.
buddy.
Hey,
Absolutely.
take care.
My pleasure. We'll take a break here. Thank you. Thanks for your patience, by the way.
It's Suzanne.
Suzanne, I really appreciate it. All right, Andy. Thanks, fellas. Great to meet you. Tom Barnard here from My Pillow. Let's talk My Pillow. They're having a ball. Tanto, you notice how he just quiets right down during the commercial? Great to meet you, fellas. Exactly. Thank you again to Mark Geist, John Tiegen, both former Marines. Also, Kris Tanto Paronto, ex-Army Ranger.
So why are there Rangers and SEALs and Marines and?
So each branch of the military has their. So if the Army is say in Iraq or whatever, then you need your special forces for the Army. You'll have like the Rangers or the Green Berets go in, but then everyone has their own version of a.
Yeah, but it's like
special
why?
forces.
Because they're all part of the U.S. military.
Yeah, you could send them in, but I think it's.
It's just weird how there's so many. It's like.
Well, the SEALs are water. And like actually, I think Green Berets come in underwater too, but the SEALs are like much more like in depth. Like you have to almost drown yourself.
Underwater demolition, they do things like that.
Yeah, all kinds of crap.
But Marines aren't, even though they're called Marines.
Well, they land on shore.
They're ground
in
troops
boats.
from the Navy.
Yeah,
Right.
They come from the sea.
Absolutely. We could get Huseman in here. He could tell you what Marines
He'll
are.
tell you.
What is that like for you guys sitting in the room with 3 guys who were actually in Benghazi, and you'll see this?
It's really weird, actually.
It's
because
weird,
I'm
isn't
saying
it?
it's like as he's talking about it, it's like, and he was pissed actually because the guy's writing books about stuff they have no idea about. He's like, those guys are right next to me. It's just
They died standing right next to
I
me.
can't wait to see this movie.
Oh, I know. This movie's going to be unbelievable.
And it's like just listening to me, like you look at their faces and you're like, okay, he's for sure telling the truth. They're all, they're not, doing it for a political reason or whatever. They're, they're just telling the truth of what happened.
John Krasinski was an odd choice, though.
I was thinking that same thing, Andy. I thought the same
weird.
exact thing.
He's
John
not like
Krasinski.
the most tough guy looking.
That's the one thing when I saw the preview for it, I was like, was that?
Yeah, it's weird.
Jim?
Really weird.
Yeah.
We were just talking about John Krasinski being picked to who's he playing the movie again?
I don't.
Jack Silva.
And that's their commander or something.
Silva.
He's not one of the three guys, I know.
He
that.
doesn't look like the last name of Silva, though. It's like a Hispanic.
Yeah, Silva.
That's one heck of a story, though.
Isn't it? Wasn't that amazing just being in the same room with those guys?
No, I don't know, I felt scared and protected at the same time.
Exactly. Yeah, you probably wouldn't want to piss those guys off.
Yeah, I know. All of us, like you said, all of a sudden you'd wake up and be like, oh, better not say that one again.
Let's not say that again. Let's not repeat that. The way they handle themselves, the way it's just, Tanto, of course, is cocky, but he's not like I'm a tough guy, arrogant prick at all. The other two guys were pretty soft-spoken. Oz and Tig were both very soft-spoken guys. Especially Tig was very, very soft-spoken.
You can come off as a tough guy or an arrogant tough guy. And they especially Tanto comes off as a tough guy.
Yeah.
But
that's true.
Yeah.
God, he was saying this morning on the show, he said, the worst part, I said, what was the worst part of it for you? And he said, when these other two guys kept shooting and missing people, and I'd have to kill more people. It's really a hell of a relationship they have with one another.
I got so angry with our government that I stopped following the story, and the only thing I can remember is the one footage of, like, they show the gate, and the building behind it is basically gone.
Gone, right.
And it's smoldering.
Yep. Yeah, and how would you like to have that job, though? You get to drag the ambassador's dead body out, and then you go to the airfield, and you have to search every cavity on his body of a dead guy, making sure there's not a bomb planted in the body bag or on his body that's going to blow your airplane right out of the sky. Can you even imagine that?
It takes some nerves.
There's no doubt about that.
I'm not sure I have them.
Well, Alex Jordan and I were just talking yesterday that bomb squad is probably like one of the worst jobs that you can possibly have.
Oh, yeah.
Just because, like, every day it's like, the bomb could literally just go off at any time.
Have you seen The Hurt Locker before? Yeah, that's like about a guy who's in demolitions. I mean, that's all. You have to have a pretty crazy attitude.
The fact that they still have humans do that is weird to me.
Well, they only do it when they have to, though.
Yeah.
They do the remotes as much as they possibly can.
It wasn't that way just 10 years ago.
No, absolutely.
That would have been fun, having to actually go up and physically interact with something that could level the entire block.
Exactly.
Fun stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I love about doing this show and doing the KQ Morning shows. You meet people like these guys. They're just unbelievable.
I was just thinking about that the other day. I was sitting on my couch thinking, over the years of all the different between KQ and the University of Minnesota, all the different people I've met. Because I was watching the PBS Robin Williams thing.
Oh yeah, right.
And Louis was on there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Yeah,
it is. Right.
And Louis is one. Matter of fact, Louis is on the one for Robin Williams and Richard Pryor.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I saw him on the one with Richard Pryor. I did see him on
and
that.
And I go, yeah, I know him. And then I started thinking,
I know.
I caught myself. I was like, do you realize how many people you've been lucky enough to meet over the years?
I feel the same way. But, I mean, meeting guys, these guys
been through some shit.
Have been through some shit is the way to put it.
It seems so, just jovial, nice guys, and you would never know. This guy's probably killed, way more people than you. It's crazy.
Yeah, once that switch is flipped, though, boy, I wouldn't want to be.
Oh, well, that is it.
Unless they were saving me, I wouldn't want to be nowhere near.
But they're saving you, though.
Right.
It'd be sweet to watch.
Yeah. Having those guys come to save you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is just too bad, and I'm glad that the movie is going to show what the book talked about, because it's what I've been having so much trouble with. Both sides, both of these parties in this country are so screwed up, and I don't know if we can get them back. I just don't know.
I don't think so either.
Well, all the right away when there's a tragedy, it goes to political, right? About the gun control thing, which is gun control in general. Here, it would take 100 years to take effect, because right now it'd be cheaper for me to go buy a handgun illegally on the street than to go to a sporting goods store.
Absolutely.
So until they could say pull a certain amount off every year, and then eventually, if we were totally gun free, eventually there would be fewer guns. There'd still be a bunch out there. There's just too many that are there now. You can't undo it. So
It's the price of freedom.
Plus, look at like Great Britain though; they have no guns, but people get shot there and stuff like that.
We get shot there all the time.
And
the thing about
Switzerland,
it is,
it's like, I think everyone is legally required to own a gun there.
I think that might be right.
It is. It's so you have to
It's
go
just
through military
weird.
training
Yeah.
at a certain point, and then everybody has an MP5 and a military uniform in their closet.
Yep.
So if they ever got attacked, they push the button. So they'll have like say 200,000 guys in like a couple days.
Well, but I'm saying, like, Switzerland's got an automatic rifle in every house in the country, and they don't have too much crime.
No, and it's not guns.
Yeah,
Look,
so it's not like guns cause crime. They
It's
just
culture causes.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's lunatics. Just plain and simple.
Did you see the pipe bombs these people had in their house?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
I haven't
God.
looked at much because it almost got a little bit too close for me.
Yeah.
Because a guy and a gal that I went to high school with live in San Bernardino.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was on Facebook and I hadn't even heard about the story yet, and she had a posting, "We're fine." And I was like,
Oh, that's
what,
good.
what's going on here?
What do you mean we're fine?
I always hear that, and it's like, don't start the story in the middle. What do you mean you're
Right.
fine?
Right.
But yeah, I guess they did live not too far from where that center was, so.
Well, and to attack developmentally disabled people. And by the way, if we had complete gun control and nobody was allowed to own a gun, that wouldn't have stopped the pipe bombs.
No.
It had nothing to do with the pipe bombs.
Oh no, you can make. There's literally no way they could make bombs impossible to make without, like, going back to the Stone Age.
The funniest to me is if they came out and said, "Okay, we're going to control guns. No people of Arab descent can buy guns in America anymore." It's like, is that what you wanted? Is that what you wanted? The
Yeah,
left
you happy now?
freaks out. That'd be funny.
Oh, that's true.
But my thing is,
Oh, so they're confirmed that they were ISIS members.
Yeah.
So they're
Surprise,
ISIS-
surprise.
They know now that they were ISIS members for sure.
Yeah,
Well, they're
they
in
pledged
touch.
ISIS allegiance. So
there you
if
go.
they weren't part of ISIS, they were still, it's that
They
whole
were Islamic terrorists.
It's that whole
That's what they were.
Islam versus the world thing.
Has the
That doesn't
government
surprise me at all.
has the government decided to tell the truth and actually call them what they are yet?
I really doubt it.
I
They had
doubt they're gonna do
automatic
it.
weapons though, and we don't. I know we sell like long guns, like semi-automatic rifles with a 30-round clip, but not full automatic. So I don't even know. where
Did they
were.
have full automatic?
They had AK-47s,
Yeah, they did.
which are also actually illegal to import in the United States.
That's
now.
what I thought.
Really, AKs are?
Yeah. So, but all these gun places that own some they still can sell out their stock, but you just can't import more because of the sanctions on Russia.
Oh, so it's not the gun that's illegal.
It's the Russia. Yeah. It's
Okay,
because it's
I see.
Russian. Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, the Kalashnikov?
Yeah. So you can't. import those.
Kalashnikov. That's not the same gun, though.
No, the AK-47 is
Older.
an older gun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's-
AK-47, I'm
or it's
surprised
a
people...
tall, angly white basketball player.
Who's that? Kalashnikov?
No, AK-47. There was a Russian basketball player who
And his
played
name was
in the
AK-47.
His nickname was AK-47.
Oh my God! Is it true that there's a college football player named Lion King?
Yeah, I looked it up when you mentioned it.
It's actually true.
Yep.
That wouldn't shock me.
His name is it Lyon?
No.
It's Lion.
Yep.
Lion King.
Eastern Michigan. Oh. A defensive lineman.
Parents have a sense of humor.
That is straight out of
Compton.
Key and Peele.
It is.
That is straight out of Key and
Peele.
Peele.
That is.
That's very true. It is straight out of Key and Peele, no doubt about it.
And then when they did it the second time, they had Aaron Rodgers be the last one. He goes,
Right.
A Rod,
Aaron.
A Ron.
Don't say his
Aaron was very, very funny. That whole thing was very funny, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Man, that was a very emotional hour, now wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean this movie, and there's the one about the concussion.
Oh, I can't wait to see that too.
That one's another story that's gonna nail some butts, nail some hides, because
Yeah, the NFL,
the
doesn't want it
NFL
coming
never wanted that to come out.
No.
And I was listening to an interview on the way here. Ben Utek
Yeah,
almost got a part in that movie.
yeah, because Ben had some problems. I met
Right.
Ben. What a nice guy.
Yeah, so
Great
Ben was
guy.
always a gentleman, but
Really good guy.
he started taking acting classes, and he almost got a part in the movie. He was one of the last cuts.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, he was going to, and it's funny, he was a tight end in college and in the pros, and he was going to play the offensive lineman that, I guess there's an offensive lineman, not the Steelers center, one of his team line mates, who they show flipping out through the movie and whatnot. And I guess they show like Dave Dorson talking to somebody, hanging up the phone, getting under the covers, and shooting himself in the chest.
Oh, God.
I mean, but these guys clearly know that they have a problem, and they know the only way they could force anything was not to destroy their brains.
Yeah. No, that's very true.
I mean, and the center for the Steelers, I can't remember his name.
Mike Webster.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lived outside of a factory, pulling his teeth out, super gluing them back in.
Yep.
Just
totally homeless at the end of his life.
Yeah.
We'll take a break, be back in about 75 seconds, and then we'll get Sandy involved, find out what he's up to. We'll lighten the mood in a couple of minutes. And that was great to have him in, don't get me wrong, but it's just being in the same room with people that went through what they went through is pretty incredible.
And being in a good mood about
then,
everything. So, I mean, it just puts things in perspective. Yeah, I mean, it's like...
It certainly does. We'll be back in about 75 seconds. TomBarnardShow.com. You bringing Sandy up? Sandy.
Perhaps not.
No, they don't have their headphones on yet.
No, they don't.
All right,
well, it's 6 minutes until 1, so.
No, that's true. We'll give them a few minutes.
It's probably a good thing I was not here that day that Molina was going to snap.
No, though, it might have been more interesting, I guess.
Because that whole white privilege thing angers me, too.
I know. It's just ridiculous. And then, again, it's just, why? Everybody's a goddamn expert.
Right.
Never been around black people or Jews or Italians or anybody else in their life, but they're all experts on all cultures.
It's between people screaming white privilege and people feeling white guilt.
Right.
Destroyed the fiber
Makes it
of this
worse.
country.
The fact that some people out there think they need to protect you is obnoxious to me.
Or like gay people. Like a guy who I work with at the coffee shop. He was like very flamboyantly gay, and I told him a joke that I did that someone got upset. He was like, "Oh my God, if we had a problem with it, we can take care of ourselves." He's like just saying that he would, say something. People don't need to stand up for.
Well, that's exactly right.
It's like you're too weak to do it
Oh,
otherwise.
you're so. You're held back. I need to protect black people. I need to protect gay people. No, you don't. Settle down. All right. We try Sandy now, I think.
Yes, sir. You came early. We were watching the final play of the Packer game again. It was from a guy in the stands. Then he panned over to a few Lion fans. My God, these poor people. They were so damn distraught.
Well,
Sorry, we didn't have you turned up.
Don't worry about my feelings.
By the way, my feelings, just leave the Dago, Guineas, Wops, and Goombas alone.
Yeah, leave them alone. We just had an incredible hour in here just now. The guys that were actually in Benghazi, the three guys who lived, 5 guys went in, if you'll remember.
Yep.
And the 3 guys who lived, they've made a movie out of their book, 13 Hours in Benghazi. It's just being around guys like that is just an honor. It's unbelievable. They're the nicest guys in the world, but there is something about the way they handle themselves, like, just stay where you are and don't bother me.
Big fans of Hillary, are they?
Well, they're not a big fan of any politician, I'll tell you that. Because they talked about that, Bob. It's interesting you bring that up because they talked about how the left tried to claim that it was all because of a video and that, Hillary said, after all, how does it now matter? And on the right, they had all the religious right people claiming that the ambassador's body was desecrated when it never was. That was a flat-out lie.
Well, of course, in San Bernardino was still workplace violence.
Not anymore. They're members of ISIS now, identified as members of ISIS.
Well, but now that's in some respects to the Oval Office, they could then say that, but it has nothing to do with Islam. It's ISIS, not Islam.
No,
that's
I'm
the
sorry.
key distinction for them.
Just like the Crusades were Christian, this is Islamic terrorism. I'm sorry. It doesn't mean that Islam's a horrible religion or Muslims are all horrible. It just means some don't have a sense of humor.
You've said in the past you've read the Quran, parts of it.
Yes,
or
I read
of
the
it.
whole Quran.
Okay. Doesn't it promote violence? Or there's certain reasons to justify violence? Or am I wrong?
Well, I mean, in a way that an eye for an eye, Hammurabi, an eye for an eye.
I believe in that.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, though. If the Bible promotes violence, the Quran does just as much as the Bible does, but not more.
An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind, you guys.
Think about that.
Yeah.
And don't forget this, that in the land of the blind, the man with one eye is king.
Tell you what, if everyone had just one eye, I'd love to have that eye patch concession.
Yeah, the eye patch concession. What do you got today, Bob?
Well, Marsh Hallberg from Hallberg Criminal Defense is here. We are going to talk. He is even though he's wearing some Vikings
purple and gold on today, man.
He's a huge Packer fan, so he's probably all giddy about that.
Here we go.
That game is,
better to be lucky than good. That's all I can say.
They were.
And the face mask call sucked. I will agree. That's BS. So.
It's easy to say now. You're
2-1.
2-1.
I went to bed and it was 17-0 Lions.
Mm-hmm.
And when I turned the TV off and went, Packers will win this. And when I woke up this morning and heard on a last-second play,
Packers won it.
I went, see?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just took a shower.
It is what it is.
That face mask call could come back to haunt the Vikings as well as the Lions.
Why?
Well, because now they don't have – that would have been a 2-game lead.
It would have been, yes,
and if
absolutely.
they had lost to the Packers, it would have been meaningless if they both won out until that game. Now it makes – I just don't think the Vikings are going to win until they get to Green Bay. They've got 3 tough games on their schedule yet.
Well, they can beat the Lions, obviously.
Well, they're done with the Lions.
The Bears.
I thought
The Bears. No, they have the Bears. They've got
Bears, Green
Seattle,
Bay.
Arizona, and they still have Chicago and the Giants.
And the
Giants are not
Giants.
going to be a pushover.
You're such a New Jersey.
Okay, let's see. Who can cover Odell Beckham on that team?
I could.
Then you better suit up because they need somebody who can.
I also better get some speed, like about 5,000 times more than I have.
We'll also have Mike Gelfand. He's still doing damn good with his picks, so he'll be
God,
making
why
his
don't you
latest
just
round.
suck up to him every Friday? You're
Because he's
unbelievable.
doing a hell of a job.
You're a disaster.
I think when somebody does a good job, they should be, lauded for it.
Sam's face is red from embarrassment.
My face is perpetually red.
Well,
because
I don't laud her because I don't want her to get cocky when I go to her head.
That's going to do it for TomBarnardShow.com. The BS Show with Sam Sansevier, Bob Sansevier. Marsh is with him today as well. As a matter of fact, begins right now on Tom Barnard Digital Radio Network.
You can't solve every case for your kids, but with Greenlight, they'll have the instincts and the money skills to stay out of trouble. With a Greenlight debit card and money app, parents can monitor spending and teach financial responsibility. It's an easy way to guide kids as they grow, from earning allowance and tracking chores to learning how to save and even invest. Start your risk-free Greenlight trial today at greenlight.com/Wondery. That's greenlight.com/Wondery.